What up, Eagle Nation? We got to talk about this defensive coordinator that's saying that if the Eagles can't run the ball, Hurts is not effective. Also, the 53-man roster is out. This right here for the G's and the OGs, but you already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot for all the support that y'all give me, man. Look, man, this analysis of Jalen Hurts feels outdated, and it overlooks the strides that he has made as a complete quarterback. It's easy to dismiss him as just a product of the Eagles' run game, but the numbers and the game tape, it all tell a different story, and y'all know what I'm talking about. First off, man, the claim that Hurts can't handle pure pass ignores his progression as a passer in 2022. Hurts put on a MVP level performance, finishing with 66.5 completion rating, 3,700 yards, and 22 touchdowns through the air. Man, he led the Eagles to the Super Bowl where he threw for over 300 yards and almost won the game for us. You know, that's not a system QB who folds when the run game isn't working. Regarding, his supposed struggles against zero blitz or when being forced to drop back, Hurts has shown poise under pressure. Sure, any QB can have rough moments, but painting him as a guy who panics when facing certain coverages is an oversimplification. The Eagles' offense is built on versatility, and Hurts has proven he can make plays with both his legs and his arms when needed. That's what you call a dual threat ability. It's what makes him dangerous. It is not a crutch. The mention of Jason Kelce's possible departure as a reason for the regression is speculative at best. The Eagles' offense, is still one of the best in the league. The offensive line is one of the best in the league, and the protection schemes have evolved. Plus, let's not forget that, when Hurts plays excellent, even when he's dealing with injuries, he did that last season, showing that he can adapt and still be productive without relying on his mobility. Let's talk about the idea that Hurts is only successful because he's surrounded by a really good team. That's the same tired argument that's been used against top tier quarterbacks for years, man. Yes, Hurts benefits from a strong roster. Thank you, Howie Roseman. But his leadership, decisions, and how relentless his work ethic is, that's what drives this team. His growth as a passer, his ability to elevate in high pressure moments, and his determination, man, makes him much more than a quarterback who needs everything around him perfect to succeed. Look, man, Hurts has silenced all the critics every step of his career, and as long as people keep doubting him, he'll keep proving them wrong. Let's check out this Eagle 53-man roster. We got it locked in for now. After 5 weeks of training camp, 3 preseason games, the Birds had to slim down. But remember, this roster is just the initial setup. So on Monday, the Eagles, they released a few veterans, who can now sign with other teams. No waivers involved, no waivers needed. Let's dive into this position real quick. So for the 53-man roster, man, 3 quarterbacks: Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, Kenny Pickett. We got 3 running backs on the roster: Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Gainwell, Will Shipley. We got 5 receivers on the roster: A.J. Brown, Britton Covey, Jahan Dotson, Devontae Smith, and Johnny Wilson. And then we got 2 tight ends on the roster: Grant Calcaterra and Dallas Goedert. 9 offensive linemen: Mekhi Becton, Landon Dickerson, Fred Johnson, Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Trevor Keegan, Darian Kennard, Jordan Mailata, and Tyler Steen. And then we got the defensive line. We got 6 guys there. We got Booker, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Mauro Jomo, Marlon T, Milton Williams. On the edge rusher side, we got 6. We got Brandon Graham, Bryce Huff, Jalix Hunt, Patrick Johnson, Nolan Smith, and Josh Sweat. Linebackers, we have 5. We have Zach Ball, N'Kobe Dean, Jeremiah Trotter, Ben Van Sumeren, and Devin White. Defensive backs, we have 11. Reed Blankenship, James Bradbury, Cooper DeJean, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Devontae Maddox, Tristan McCullum, Quinion Mitchell, Eli Ricks, Khalil Ringo, Isaiah Rodgers, and Darius Slay. All right, Diamond Crew, we got to talk about James Bradbury. Now, he made the 53-man roster, but I got to be honest, I'm not totally on board with it. I get, that we're light at the position, and the price tag on JB is steep, which could be why we haven't found a trade partner yet. Look, I did hear about Tennessee, wanting to acquire about him, but nothing came together. So for now, he's still with us. With all that said, man, I'm keeping my eyes on him. A microscope will be on him. Y'all know, we'll break down every move right here on the Diamond Crew Sports Podcast, so stay locked in. Real quick, man, I want to talk about the specialists. We got Jake Elliott, Rick Lovato, Braden Mann, placed on the injury reserve, designated to return, tight end Albert O. Wide receiver Aeneas Smith, placed on the reserve, physically unable to perform list is Sidney Brown. So there you go, man. That's what the 53-man roster looked like. These guys, in my opinion, are the guys who, put up or shut up in camp, in preseason. But, my major concern right now has to be this defensive line. It has to be edge, it has to be defensive tackle. I wouldn't mind, bringing in a linebacker. So, I feel like this is a really early start for this roster. I feel like this roster can change. I'm not sure that, Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman and Jeff Lurie is completely comfortable with this roster. I think it may change. But look, man, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We 1 week from football, kicking off September 6th, man. We're going to be in Sao Paulo. Can't wait to see that. I'm hoping for an Eagles dub. I'm hoping that it don't bite us in the tail that we didn't get to see no game time reps from the starters. But hey, man, it is what it is. If you made it this far in the video and you felt like this puppy helped you out, man, please do the channel a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you always up to date. But for now, I'm out.